Welcome back to the Playful Pack Crackers. I am Art, and I'm flying solo tonight. I actually found something in the wild that I find is very difficult to find in the wild, let alone typically pretty expensive. I do have some questions about this product, but we're going to open it and find out. I found this at a collectible shop. Top is tampered, and there is tape on it. I don't know if this has been opened or not, if it's a repack, if it has just absolute garbage cards in it, or if it's actually like a Deep Space Nine starter deck that includes 2 rares, a bunch of uncommons, and some fixed cards. I know there's some fixed missions that only come in the starters, which doesn't necessarily make them premium per se, but it kind of does, so it's kind of cool to break one of these. But again, with the top being tampered, I have no idea. To find a new, packaged, unopened starter deck, these can be quite expensive. I paid like $10 for this, so I'm not expecting a lot, but we'll see what happens. Just gonna tear this off. Now this set came out sometime after the Q Continuum set, when the game was only a Star Trek The Next Generation product. Eventually Decipher got the license to do Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and TOS, which is really cool. Deep Space Nine was like the first big expansion for the game that introduced the Deep Space Nine world to everybody. It's got a lot of great cards in it. It's like 276 cards or so. There's a white border ultra rare of the Defiant. I doubt we get one in a starter deck, but actually I have my doubts as to what I'm going to get in this, but we're going to find out. There's a lot of great cards you can get in this set. Obviously, Kieran Reese, Odo, Julian Bashir, obviously Benjamin Sisko, Jadzia Dax. I think there might even be 2 different Garretts in this set. Some of the other characters came later. Miles O'Brien came later. Quark and Rom, they came in the Rules of Acquisition set. So this doesn't have everybody from their ops, but it's got quite a lot. Let's just dig in, see what we got. If this has not been opened, having my doubts about it, then we're gonna have to determine if it does have its 2 rares or not. Before we do that, we're gonna do some things off screen. Just a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, so I was saying, generally when you open these, I think it was the first 2 cards were the rares. I'll put those right there. I don't know if they are or not. We'll start with some locations. We have Science Lab, Miradorn Raider, a Q Dilemma, I tried to warn you, Espionage, Romulan and Cardassian, Extradition, Orb Negotiations, Commander's Office, HQ War Room, Bajoran Phaser Rifle, Trasco, Extraordinary Methods, Jasad, Odo's Cousin, Skullduggery, however you want to announce that, Ari, pronounce that. None Shall Pass, Ulani Balor, Lockbox, Karen Lowe's, Treaty Federation Bajoran, Garanian Bowlights, Regalian Freighter, Graham Davis, Eliminate Virus, Talor, the whole infestation, the Karen Lowe's, Lojal, Intercept Maquis, Treaty Federation Cardassian Outpost, Graham Davis, Ty Kajada. We have our book. Again, this book isn't exactly in great shape, which, like I said, makes me think that this was a reseal. Vendetta, Antiqua's New Neural Pathways, Galore, Science Kit, Gorin, Geralt, Brief Romance, Wani Balor, Kidnappers, Ari, Nor is a space station, Darrell, Characterize Neutrino Emissions, Decal, Laxian Scout Vessel, Cardassian Shuttle, another Cardassian Outpost, Intercept Renegade, Krasari Rendezvous, Parn. It's a very Cardassian heavy deck. Parak, as opposed to Bajorans. Ops, Anara, Established Station, and Dakal. So I'm like 99% sure none of those are rare. So if these two are the rares, then maybe this wasn't a resale or it was just two random rares. Makbar. Yeah, this card definitely has like some, definitely been handled before. And our second rare, Airlock. I don't think Airlock is a rare, is it? I don't think it was. Let's see. I got my trusty Deep Space Nine card list on me. Oh no, Airlock is a rare. Okay. How about Makbar? Is Makbar a rare? So I think this is definitely a repack because there's definitely some, I don't want to say damage on the cards per se, but definitely wear as if they've been touched. But still got some cool stuff, and for the cost, it's not bad. And you don't really get to rip these very often. What is that? Makbar. She is also a rare. Okay. Yeah, so we got our two rares. We got a bunch of commons, uncommons, and some fixed cards. And again, the fixed cards are always good because this is the only way you can get them. So these cards do have some love on them. They're definitely not like near mint condition. So anyways, that was interesting. Again, a very rare product to crack and a very pricey one if you can find it. But at any rate, hopefully I'll get more of this product. I probably won't, but it was fun while it lasted. We are the Playful Pack Crackers. Please like, subscribe, and comment. We'd love to hear from you. Bye-bye.